Hello, Trump supporters. This is Jason Pote, the Truckers Coach, coming to you live from the cab of my truck here. And this is part of our little series we talked about truckers for Trump. In this video, we are going to talk about the VA and how that's the biggest toboggle and the biggest corrupt organization thing going on in the government right now. Donald Trump has been talking about the VA for years. Not just in this campaign, he's been talking about taking care of our vets for years. Look back on some of the news articles, look back on some of the old videos from years ago, and he's still talking about veterans. He cares about veterans. He cares about us. I myself served in the Marine Corps for 4 years, and I am a vet too. And this is a big issue for me as well, because I can personally talk about the toboggle at the VA because I've got one going on right now. And this really touches home to me. And if I've got one going on, thousands and thousands and thousands of others, vets who are needing care and to get things done, have the same issues, if not worse than mine. Probably lots that are worse than mine. And this isn't about me. This is about all veterans. Donald Trump cares about the vets, whether you're active duty, whether you're just a veteran and you've retired. National Guard, reservist, wartime, peacetime, it doesn't matter. He came from a military school. He may have not went into the military, but he came from a military school, and that gave him the discipline and the respect for military and their families. Donald Trump has built a really big business and a really big empire over his years. And after he got out of the military school and things like that, he's always had a passion for people that were in the military. I know that Donald Trump will fix the VA because it's something that's in his heart. These other politicians can tell you everything in the world, but it's not coming from their heart. When Donald Trump talks about veterans, you can tell it's real. He speaks from his heart. He doesn't turn away, look this way or look that way. He talks from his heart. And when someone speaks from their heart, you can see it in their eyes. Donald Trump cares about veterans. Period. Point blank. My issue with the VA is almost 3 years ago now, I put in for a claim for my knee, my neck, and PTSD. And come to find out, the military, a clinic in Kentucky, where I'm from, diagnosed me with PTSD. With an issue that happened in boot camp and then an issue that happened on later in service. And then we come in, they deny the claim for PTSD and give me tendinitis for my ear. Or tinnitus for my ear. Anyone who knows what tinnitus is a ringing of the ears. Now, I did firing parties in DCs and things like that, and I did fail the hearing test, but I didn't even put that in my claim. The biggest part of my claim was my knee, my neck, PTSD, and then I had a deal with my hands were hurting and things like that, but those were deemed not service connected. However, what went on is I ended up getting tinnitus for my ear, which was at 10%, and then they denied the claim for my knee, which medical record shows that it was injured while I was on a hump, and for you that don't know what a hump is, it's basically a march with full gear on, and it's documented that it was injured in service. But they said that since I didn't seek a lot of medical attention after service, that they denied that claim for my knee. Even after it had to be rebuilt in a private facility, Vanderbilt University, they still denied the claim. The PTSD, they diagnosed me in their hospital, and then wanted me to send all kinds of supporting documentation and things like that from close to 20 years ago now to support that claim. So now we're still in what you would call, where you go in and you basically challenge their ruling. It has been in the challenge in the challenge that we were told that would take 90 days for the challenge, because it's the new fast track VA that they told us. You know, it was the new fast track thing whenever I submitted the waiver to challenge the PTSD, and which they medicated me for and everything. Then we are almost a year and a half on the 90-day fast track. Still to this day, nothing have we heard from the regional office in Louisville, Kentucky, to this day about the PTSD thing. Now, if that's happening to me, that's happening to thousands of other service members. Now, what can we do to fix that? Donald Trump will get in there. They will get rid of the corruption. They will fix this VA debacle where people are just coming in, drawing paychecks, and they don't care about the vets. If you serve your country, whether that's wartime, peacetime, active duty, reservist, whatever that may be, when they go and fight for this country, they need to be taken care of when they come home. And right now the VA is completely obliterated. It is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I would not recommend anyone to go through the VA unless you just had to. You know, service members, we have to, but if it was something that, you know, if it was an outsourced service that civilians could use or whatnot, I would not recommend anyone use the VA. It is hideous. Donald Trump struck a chord, and veterans are supporting Donald Trump because they know that he will take care of this issue, and they know he cares about veterans deeply in his heart, in his mind, in his soul. He cares about us. We walked around, we took care of this country, we came home, and the VA don't care nothing about us. Nothing. We need to fix this problem. And the man to fix this problem is Donald Trump. And he said numero uno, he will fix this on day one, or he will work to fix this on day one. You got to get rid of all the corrupt and all this red tape. You know, the VA will send you a letter every 3 to 4 months saying, hey, we're still working on your claim. Appreciate your time. You know, sorry about the delay. It does me no good. Does other veterans no good. Thanks for the letter. Thanks for wasting, you know, the postage to send us a letter telling us you're basically doing nothing. We got this e-benefits thing called, you know, VA e-benefits. You go on this website. They update it whenever they feel like it. I looked at mine, and mine was last updated, I believe, the 9th month, 27th day of 2015. And what are we now, going into April? So what is that? 7 months? They haven't done anything with my claim in 7 months. 7 months. And God knows how many veterans are out there who kill themselves over post-traumatic stress from being in combat and things of that nature, who are coming home from these wars right now. I got out in 99. But these guys that are coming home, these men and women that are coming home now with all the wartime PTSD and things like that, they have a lot of suicide rate and things like that, but the VA don't care. They're not taking care of these people. This isn't about me. This is about taking care of our veterans. Donald Trump is the man for that. We need to come together as Americans. We need to come together as veterans, support Donald Trump. He will get this done for us. Again, this is Jason Pote, the Truckers Coach. Like our videos, share our videos, get these things out on Facebook, get these things out on all the groups and the forums out there for Trump and the all the other groups for the other candidates and things like that. Show them that we are supporting Donald Trump no matter what. Let the RNC know that if they're not supporting Trump and they're going to try to steal this election, we're not voting, guys. Period. End of conversation. Their candidate that they want to run in on their white horse is going to sink, because the people have chosen Donald Trump, and they're not going to take this election away from from him. We need Donald Trump. And this is the biggest movement we've had since Ronald Reagan was put into office when I was 4 years old. Don't let this movement pass us by again, because you only get these opportunities so many times in life. So many times in life do you get these opportunities to have your vote be heard for someone who is going to take care of this country and take care of our veterans, as specifically in this video, take care of our veterans, because that is what we need done. Again, this is Jason Pote, the Truckers Coach. Be sure you like the videos, share the videos. I could go on forever on this topic because it is true to my heart, just like it is Donald Trump's. We will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.